everyone, our team is called Runtime Error, consisting of myself and Jola, Craig, and Sankit. We're on the BCA Recreation track and are here to present to you our Space Invaders inspired game called Candy Raiders, where players control a candy ship and try to eliminate as many candy monsters as possible, and where the state of the game is controlled by the player's brain activity. We were able to completely finish the game, but were unable to implement the BCI portion of our game. However, Craig and Sankit are going to give you guys a brief overview of how we would implement this BCI portion into our game.
So as we proceed, the question arises, how will we implement BCI into the game? We would use a Muse hardware to implement the game. We would start by collecting the data and classifying it into different ways, majorly into alpha waves and beta waves. So if the player is in relaxing mode, which can be found through alpha waves, the game will become faster in terms of spawning the monsters or the colors. So it helps the player with concentration and help him focus on the game. If the player is in too focus and concentrated mode, which can be decoded by the beta waves, the game would become much more slower, like in terms of spawning rate and the color coding, and help the person relax. This is all that I have from my side on PCI.
Hi, I'll now be going over our action plan, our business plan, and how we plan to market our game. So our game provides very healthy stimulation for your brain due to the changing states of the game. Along with that, people who have problems trying to concentrate or relax will find the game helpful. Based on how concentrated you are or how relaxed you are, the game will react as necessary, getting harder or getting easier. Now, due to the game's aesthetic appeal, ease of use, and intriguing gameplay, it has the possibility of having a high economic value, as many games today have a high importance on visual content and how interesting the game is. It is also able to attract a wide audience and collect more revenue due to the game being very easy to understand and play and its low learning curve. This means that all players, from beginners to experts alike, will be able to enjoy the game. The game can also be expanded not only by implementing the game states as was mentioned earlier, but also by adding customization options for players, controlling the speed of the candies, shooting from the candy ship based on the player's concentration levels. However, the biggest challenge that we would face is how we would be able to attract younger players to play the game as well. And we want the game to be as universal as possible so that all players, old and young alike, will enjoy the game. We've attempted to actually solve this problem by making attractive graphics and adding customization options in the future, as young players enjoy these types of things in games the most. If the game isn't interesting to look at, if the gameplay isn't easy to understand, then they won't be interested in that, which is why we've done that. Older players will definitely enjoy our game due to its nostalgic feeling that it brings, because this game is heavily inspired by Space Invaders. Now that we've shown you all our action plan, we will now show you a live demonstration of the game. So I hope you enjoyed this live demonstration of our game, and we want to thank you for listening to our presentation.